Now 92.1 FM at 18 till 8. It's 47 degrees now. With our day today in entertainment history. And
I thought you were playing a song there. We were going to start singing. Whoops.
All right, let's take a look at what we did in years past.
Okay.
The September 23rd of 1962. Come on now, be nice to me.
Meet George Jetson.
We did. We met the Jetsons on ABC, and it was the first color program that ABC had.
Why don't we have flying cars yet?
I know. And
We should.
I know. We've got just about everything else they have.
Or the hoverboard.
What are those little fuzzy things from the factory? I want one of those.
Fuzzy things from the factory.
The little animals.
Oh, well,
That
wait.
did all the work at the factory?
But
Oh,
it was
yeah.
the Spacely Sprockets factory, yes.
That's right. Yeah, we should have that.
You know, I have the Jetsons and Mr. Spacely, all, the Jetson family, even Astro, above my kitchen sink. I have them on a shelf. They're everywhere.
Awesome.
I love the Jetsons.
All right. In 1968, was this the debut of this TV show?
Here's Lucy. Starring Lucille Ball.
In case you didn't know who Here's Lucy was. Lucille Ball returned to TV in another sitcom
Oh, man.
called Here's Lucy. Yeah.
Oh, she's one of my favorites.
So funny.
I enjoyed that one.
Well, that was more. It was more up, modern and.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah,
Maybe that
her
was it.
original series that went.
Oh,
way
I
back.
like the original.
I know.
The Lucy. There was the Lucy show. That was like the 60s, and then there was Here's Lucy in the late 60s, early 70s, and yeah. So yeah.
She's hilarious.
Mr. Mooney.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
In 1969, the Paul is dead rumor. Yeah. That rumor began in the Illinois University newspaper with the headline, Clues Hint at Beatle Death.
Oh, my goodness. I just cried my eyes out.
You bought into that?
Well, no, not
Okay.
really, but I still cried. Just the thought of it.
In 1980, David Bowie made his acting debut in the Broadway show The Elephant Man.
And did quite well.
Yeah. 1996, actor Jim Carrey married actress Lauren Holly, but she later filed for divorce.
Yep. Did not last long.
No, not so much.
Maybe too much joking. There's too much joking around.
Yeah, who
Oh,
knows?
jeez.
In 1998, actress Mary Fran died of an apparent heart attack or heart failure at her home in Beverly Hills. She was only 55.
I know. And,
Yeah.
and prior to the Newhart show, she was also, I believe, on The Days of Our Lives soap opera.
Okay,
Just,
I didn't know
just
that.
wonderful. And stage actress.
Right. But she played Bob's wife in Newhart. So that was actually Dick
Yeah.
Loudon, the character Dick Loudon. She
Yes.
played his wife
In the inn.
in
They
the
were
Newhart.
In
They were at the New England Inn
Yep.
thing.
She had lovely sweaters.
Well,
I remember
it
her
was the
sweaters
80s.
with the big shoulder pads in them.
That was the 80s. Yeah, it was all about
she
that.
had lovely sweaters.
1999, Ziegfeld and Roy received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Did the Tigers?
They didn't have that yet. No, they haven't been inducted. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Emily's looking at me. Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
They had a big animal act with tigers, these huge tigers.
They're a
Didn't
big
they do the
Vegas act.
circus, too?
Well,
It's a circus-like atmosphere, yeah.
In
they're
Vegas?
Big in Vegas, yeah.
so I want to know if there's paw prints, literally big paw prints in the Walk of Fame.
I don't know. Birthdays today. We have singer Julio Iglesias is 71 today. Enrique's
Wow.
dad, basically.
Yeah.
Enrique Iglesias' dad is 71 today. And this guy has got a birthday today. Bruce Springsteen, the boss, 65 today. He can retire
What?
now. He's 65.
Emily's looking at me. I was just doing a little montage
You look
dancing.
like you were hula dancing.
I
She
was
was
kind of
dancing.
hula. I was doing the boogaloo. Yeah, the boss. Wow, 65.
today, yeah.
Still rocking and rolling.
Actor Jason Alexander, most famous from Seinfeld, is 55 today.
George.
Yeah. But he's actually a very accomplished actor.
A
I
stage
saw-
Broadway
stage-
actor.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
remember him in Jurassic Park. Wasn't he in Jurassic Park?
I'm trying to remember. He might have been.
Yeah,
he might have had a part in
and
that.
I remember him in Pretty Woman And
Yes.
this was before Seinfeld, and he played a real creep.
Yeah, he plays creepy guys sometimes,
Very
and that's
well.
what I remember.
Yeah. And
Wearing a toupee.
Yeah. And he also was in a CSI episode, I think, now since
been in
then.
a lot
fine.
of things.
He's like always working, and he's a tremendous actor. I mean, yeah, he's always going to be George from Seinfeld, but I think people see more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the fact that he's working so much is a good thing. An actor, Chi McBride, he was in Boston Public, and he's doing a stint now on Hawaii Five-0, the new Hawaii Five-0, and he's 53 today.
Wow.
Yeah, his character just joined the 5-0 crew.
Did he? Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Is
season,
he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a good guy.
He's usually is.
Well,
he's
he's-
usually the boss of
Well,
something.
see, there's the thing. His character started out in Hawaii Five-0, butting heads with Steve McGarrett's character, the head honcho guy.
Who wouldn't?
You know, and of course, over the course of the show, they start to get along, and it's all good now, and so he's part of the team.
the original version of Hawaii Five-0. If you butted head with the original Steve
Steve
McGarrett, you'd crash right into that hair. He had like a pile of hair. It
This
was
is
like-
funny. The only Hawaii Five-0 that I know is the dinner from the Chinese place here in town.
Okay.
That's a good. It's really good. It's like a mix of.
There's a dinner called Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah,
See, she's bringing it
it's
back
really
to food.
good. It's very random name, but it's a bunch of
It's
fish and it's like shrimp and crabby and beef and chicken and a bunch of vegetables. But yeah, it's called Hawaii Five-0, and that's what I like.
Flown in from Honolulu.
I have to have that now.
It's good.
Now I'm intrigued. Yeah.
The only Hawaii
That's how I
Five-0.
connect when the people are too old for my time.
That's it.
It's
That's it.
whatever it takes, whatever.
That's right.
However you
All right,
relate.
Now 92.1 FM at 8 minutes till 8. It's 49 degrees. Back with Karen Kramer along with Emily Zimmerman joining us.
Yes.
You guys are just gabbing away.
We are. We're talking about clothes and food and all kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
Well, Emily, give us your position again with the what
My
you
name
do?
is Emily Zimmerman, and I am a dietitian with the WIC program. So
Okay.
just talking about healthy eating and falling back into eating healthy again.
WIC Clinic. Is there one today?
No, we have one on Thursday
Okay.
in Moss. Well, actually, tomorrow in Elroy at the Elroy Family Medical Center. We are there from 9 to 3. And we have farmers markets that will be there. The Apple Orchard, Juicy Fruit Apple Orchard, will have some family members there selling apples tomorrow
Oh,
that you can
nice.
use with your farmers market checks. And anyone can come and buy those. And then on Thursday, we have clinic in Boston from 12 to 4.
All right. That's very, very cool.
So busy week.
Yes. When we were talking about eating healthy and packing healthy lunches, something I wanted to mention is we can't forget about the parents. You can't take care of your kids if you don't take care of yourself. So getting back to eating healthy for yourself.
True.
If you're a stay-home mom, when you're packing their lunches, make little mini snacks for yourself. So a lot of moms will say, I haven't ate all day. I'm too busy. Or I haven't had lunch. Or I skip meals. Eat when your kids eat. So that way you're getting in some food so those you have energy from the food you eat to, take care of yourself and take care of your kids.
That's good advice. And eat what your kids eat, because if you want them to eat well, then you eat well too.
Exactly.
And provide a good example, too.
And sit down and eat with them. If they're having a snack, sit with them for a couple minutes and eat what they're eating and enjoy that time with them because they grow so fast.
They do, and they follow your lead.
And
So-
if you're going to eat healthy, they're going to see mom, putting something healthy in her mouth that they're going to want to try it too. And if it isn't forced, it's even more fun.
That's very true. Yeah, and it's fun. It's just fun to share that time with
It
your
is
kids.
fun to eat.
It's fun. It's so enjoyable to eat.
We
yeah.
love eating.
When you were talking about how your daughter loves to drink water, that's because you started out in an early age that water tastes good, and this is what we do at home.
Absolutely.
Starting early is the best thing. And restarting, too. So as an adult, or your kids may be picky and don't want to eat, start over. Restart as a family.
It's funny. My wife's grandma is like 94, something like 93,
Okay.
94. But she drinks coffee. She cannot stand water. I said, Grandma, it's water. Oh, it doesn't taste good. What? There's no flavor. She said, I know, there's no flavor. I don't like water.
Just remember,
Get them started early, kids.
when they're young and when they're old, their taste buds are very different. So early
sure.
on, they taste a lot of the bland and the sour. And then as they get older, it goes back to that where either it has no flavor or you got to fill it up with a lot of flavor because I can't taste it. It
Yeah.
doesn't taste like anything. Why should I drink it? Tell her to try it with ice cubes in it. Really, really cold might help because sometimes flat,
Or a slice of lemon.
they'll be able to taste that. She's probably going to enjoy nice ice cold water or with lemon than regular water because the temperature might help.
Wow, I never knew that.
Even with kids, ice cold water or put a little fruit in it, you'll be surprised they'll want to drink it over just right from the sink.
No,
I don't like water right from the sink. It needs to be cold.
Yeah, absolutely, because she enjoys the water more if she's, but she sees Mom putting ice in her water, so she's like, I got to have ice too.
Where's mine?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Again, the kids follow your lead, so set a good example for them.
Pack something for yourself, pack something for your kids that you can be proud of later on.
Let's review good, healthy snacks.
Healthy snacks, let's do the food group. So a fruit and a vegetable. It doesn't have to be raw, but it definitely can be. So maybe send some raw broccoli, send an apple. You got 2 food groups done. For grains, maybe we send whole wheat bread with some peanut butter. You could do that for a peanut butter sandwich with some good healthy nuts in there and some protein and some whole grains. And then if you want to send something that's kind of like a dessert, maybe do a little yogurt with fruit on top with some granola. That can be a snack for later. And then water, plain old water with lemon.
Ooh, and really cold water.
Yeah.
Try to make it really cold
You could
water.
put it in a little insulated cup for them to keep it nice and cold. So when they refill it at daycare or school, it's nice and cold for them.
When I was a kid, I used to, and I can't believe I used to do this, but I used to make peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. Weird. Very much so, yeah. And I'm thinking back on it.
I'm not amazed.
Thinking back on that, it's like, okay, these flavors don't mesh very well, number one, and number two, it's just gloppy.
And why did you like it?
I don't know.
But
I
did
think
you
at the
enjoy
time
it?
I probably did, but thinking about doing that now, I'm like, no.
Well, see, that's like Emily said. The taste buds do change. They're more powerful when you're a kid, and then they lose the strength as you get older.
They just change. They change. Like if you give children green beans and they don't like them, keep offering it over and over and over because their taste buds will change. And finally, their taste buds go, yeah, I like green beans. And that's what happens. And another thing is what you're talking about. You had fun in the kitchen. You played around and you created something. Get your
Yep.
kids in the kitchen. Let them cook with you. Even if it's
Experiment.
messy, stick them on the counter. Let them bake with you. Let them make a fruit salad. Let them help you make dinner because food should be fun and it should be a family occasion.
My daughter loves to stir. So anything that we can give her to stir,
All right.
you just go ahead and stir and then stir. You take 20 minutes and stir that thing. That's fine.
I used to love doing the dishes because my grandma had one of those old-fashioned kind of...
The egg beater thing?
Yes. So
Oh,
I
shit,
would
I
just,
see you gesturing. I'm like,
in the
egg
sink.
I
beater.
make so many bubbles in the sink. It would be...
Yeah.
Emily, are you done with dishes? No. And I kept having to add more warm water because I'd be in there for so long.
Yeah, everything was
It's
frozen.
like taking a bath with a little egg beater and the dishes are like forgotten.
That's right. That's right. But
Okay.
eat healthy. It's a great time because we're into apple season now. We're into the first day of fall.
Apple,
Everybody
pumpkin,
thinks
squash.
in the fall, everybody's like, okay, we're going to settle down. We're going to start eating healthy because the holidays are coming up real soon. So I want to get healthy right now. So start right now.
And the farmers markets will be closing within the next couple weeks. So you want to use up those checks or use up your own money to go and get things. And they will have squash. They will have pumpkins. There's some really great choices right now.
Absolutely. Emily Zimmerman joining me and Karen and myself here on the shopping show, here on the morning show. There we go.